PAR stands for Psychological Assessment Resources. So our primary business is to create these different kinds of resources that are really initially was more around mental health and being able to help people in that area, but it's evolved a lot.
Yeah, we didn't really have a central repository for information, and I just felt like there was a lot of, some stuff was on Teams, some's in SharePoint, some's in people's individual drives. It just seemed like we were constantly trying to figure out where can we put information and how can we communicate.
There was a lot of content that we were sending out by email, and so if you didn't get a chance to read it, you could miss a lot of things, right? Our idea was to create like a digital workspace. So that anything that a person was doing repeatedly, they could just come to this place and they would be able to do it from there.
We are very collaborative and very connected here. And that was something I thought was lacking because not everyone's here every day. Some of our people are remote. How are we gonna bring them in?
We had SharePoint already available as part of our 365, Office 365. And so, there was a need for us to have some internal platform for us to be able to share news and communicate. When we had our initial demos, the team, the PeopleOne or the eleviant team, they answered a lot of our questions, and so there was very good communication and willingness to explore maybe different ways that we could present the intranet. And then cost was also important. It wasn't the most important thing, but we thought that it was affordable. It wasn't going to break the bank to do this.
Catch up with people's news and how are they doing and what great accomplishments have they done. And someone went and got a certification, but how do we share that more broadly so that people can celebrate people? So that was really important. And that was one of the great things that I thought the intranet could do, is highlighting our employees. We have the kudos page so people can, sort of give a shout out to people and that kind of thing.
So now a lot of that content is on our intranet, and we can see people engaging with it, right? They're leaving comments, they're doing thumbs up and so on. And so that was also a big shift for us, right? To move away from email and to have a centralized place where the content could be there. One of the really cool features with it is because it is an application more than a SharePoint site. So if I wanted to add a news article, I could just go to the managed content and create a new news article and publish it. It makes that experience much easier for non-technical people. So I think that's a big plus. One of the things that we've talked about internally is how phenomenal the dev team has been. I would say they've taken everything that we've thrown at them and come back with good results.
We have had a fantastic partner with PeopleOne. If they have been responsive and amazing through the whole process, I cannot say enough about them as a vendor.